Do you ever find yourself in paralysis analysis, meaning that you have lots of things to do on your to-do list or your calendar, but you just seem to be procrastinating and making up reasons and excuses all around that as to why you can't make time to do it? Well, I completely understand. And in today's video, I'm going to help you to learn how you can shift your focus and your attention so that you can be able to tackle a task by task in order to be extremely productive. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to train your focus. Hi, my name is Sophia from SoFit Life. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already and you love to see videos about meditation, exercise, and nutrition, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for continuing to watch. It's definitely something in the moment that you seek pleasure or enjoyment from, or maybe a little bit of indulgence, when you're like, oh, I'll just work out tomorrow, or I'll start on Monday. But we're really doing ourselves a disservice when we act like that, because then later on we realize, oh man, I should have done that, now I can't get that time back. And that time is super valuable because it's something that we're living in now. As we're speaking, we're losing that time. So it's really important of the point is that to make sure that we're taking advantage of our time to get the tasks done instead of putting them off and then feeling bad about it after. So sometimes what helps me is to be able to say, I'm just gonna do it, even if I don't feel like it. Like let's say it's, the middle of the week and I didn't start working out on Monday, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna start working out today, right now. So that's what you guys need to be doing, and I'm not perfect. I've had the same mistakes in my life. So, but I've learned better from it, and I know that you can too. So now we're gonna dive deep into the topic, how to train your focus. There's 5 top ways that I train my focus. One of the first ways is I make sure that the night before I plan out my week. I look at the day before, essentially, to make sure that I have all my tasks ready for the next day. One of the main reasons that really helps me to stay focused is I lay out everything that I'm going to do for the day, for the following day. If I feel like I'm losing attention and getting off track in my life, looking at what I have to do the night before for the next day really helps me to have a clear focus and an attentive mind when it comes to those things. The second thing that really helps me dive deep into staying focused and keeping my attention is being able to meditate when I wake up in the morning. Meditation is super great for being able to help you focus, and a lot of people say, oh, mind-muscle connection or mindfulness, what is that? So I like to explain that a little bit deeper. Essentially, when you first wake up, the first 15 minutes of your day are the most crucial. It's going to really predict how the rest of your day is going to go. So instead of waking up and going back to sleep or scrolling on your phone on social media, it's really important, or checking your emails even, but sometimes that may work for most people. But for me personally, I like to wake up first thing and do something productive. So make my bed, get dressed, and go straight to meditation, journaling. And the way that I meditate, to furthermore explain, is I like to sit still and really, at least for 5 minutes only. If I'm working all the time, but let's say it's like, I would ideally like to do over 10 minutes, because that's really the ideal time period, at least 10 minutes. Just being able to sit still and really focus on being still, because if we're constantly going through our day, back to back to back, it can be extremely stressful. So allowing your mind to recover, and the way that my boyfriend kind of explains it is, if you're checking your emails and then you stop checking them and you have backed up emails, you need to go back and check those and let them load, let them process into your mind. So the same way that your body needs exercise and rest, so does your mind. So then I'd say the third thing that really helps me to focus is making sure that I follow my morning routine. So not only is it the first thing is meditation, but also diving deeper into my morning routine. I like to wake up, make my bed, get dressed, do my skincare routine, take my supplements, make sure I have a good breakfast going. When I break my fast, making sure that I'm getting all my proteins in, things like that. And making sure that my room is clean as well, the windows, tidying everything up. Having a nice and neat workspace really helps me to focus when I'm at home, and it makes me feel not only, put together and presentable on the outside, but also on the inside as well. The fourth thing that really helps me stay focused is I make sure that I wake up early. That's one of the most important things. Whenever I don't wake up early, I just wake up and I roll back to sleep. It doesn't make me feel as productive, and then I feel like an hour or two behind, and when I oversleep I feel tired. So I'm sure you could relate with that you feel like you're behind schedule, you're an hour or two late, and even if it's just sleeping in for that period of time, it really does put you behind schedule. So waking up early is super important, because then you'll know exactly what you're doing for the rest of the day when it comes to the Google Calendar. You don't even have to think about it, you just go and you do it. So that's why those two coincide, and they go hand in hand, because if you have your Google Calendar prepared, then you'll wake up knowing exactly what you have to do. But making sure that you wake up early is key and super important, because of the fact that you are going to be making sure you're on task and everything that you have planned for that day. And of course, the fifth thing is going to sleep early. Of course, if you want to wake up early, you're not going to be able to do that unless you go to sleep early and you get adequate rest. Of course, go to sleep at least at a decent hour instead of like 3 or 4 a.m. Obviously, that's going to like ruin your sleeping cycle. I know that there's a slight contradiction when it comes to this. I know a lot of successful people say wake up before everybody else does, like at 4 or 5 a.m. But I, slightly disagree with that, because I think as long as you're getting your tasks done, it doesn't really matter what time you're up, as long as you're not up too late. But it just depends if you're more of a morning person or an evening person. But essentially, as long as you're getting about 7 to 8 hours of rest instead of oversleeping, and you're still being productive, as well as making sure you're getting enough rest as well, because I know a lot of people get under 6 hours of rest, and that's very difficult for you to focus because you can get tired, sleepy, and bored. So just making sure you're going to bed at a decent hour and waking up at a decent hour as well. So those are my top 5 things that I find myself to be best when it comes to being productive. So if you want to hear more videos on how to train your focus similar to that topic, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell, because we're going to be posting videos every Friday and Sunday at 11 a.m. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave any comments down below. You can go ahead and contact us. We're going to leave in a link description down below. Right there you can click on our socials, our website, get our free email, and as well you can check out our Amazon storefront and our Sally clothes, which is all the fitness apparel that I wear. So if you see any outfit or piece of material that you like, you can go and check it out on there. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome back if you've already been watching. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. And of course, my name is Sophia from SoFit Life, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye!